I call the honourable member for Hasluck.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I want to share an experience that I believe is absolutely critical and important to our democracy and the principles of our democracy and the way in which people develop an understanding of our parliament. I had the opportunity yesterday of speaking to the 3 young finalists who were part of my first speech, which was organised by the International and Community Relations Office, which was formerly the Parliamentary Relations Office. What I saw there were 3 incredible young people, and if I was the member for Canberra, I'd be certainly worried about the winner of that competition because he spoke very eloquently, knew his material and contributed in the spirit for which the program was established. Yeah. They may be at that for the member of the BAS, but let me say I also enjoyed having the Deputy Speaker, the Honourable Peter Slipper, coming to my electorate in Thornley and running a session with the students at Thornley High School. And I was talking to the students afterward and I asked them how they found the experience. And what they liked was the fact that they went through a process that we take for granted in this House. And what I'd hope and continue to hope to see is that at some point all of us as parliamentarians in this House indulge ourselves in the same process so that we teach what this institution is about, what democracy is about, and the importance of having the freedom of speech to speak on matters that are important to them as individuals, but also to understand that we operate within a party context, but we also operate within a Westminster system of government in that we have the tiers of government. Because too often what we don't see is young people having an understanding of how this great House works. And I think to the credit of those teachers who take Year 11 classes and Year 12 classes and take them through an understanding of the various aspects of political structures, the range of views that exist from fascism through to the democracy that we enjoy, I think is extremely enlightening for the future and for the future generations to come. Because I know that in this House, that whilst we might be separated in terms of a coalition and a government of both political persuasions that differ, that the friendships that we develop within that context also enable us to be able to contribute to the public life of all Australians. And again, when I look at the references where the display is, I see some great statements from future young leaders, and I think that they reflect many of the issues that are extremely important to them. But nevertheless, as the Speaker, Mr Harry Jenkins, said yesterday, that some of the comments, when he read them, were not dissimilar to the comments that we were once involved in the campaigns that, when we were much younger, in our 20s, were putting forward.
Back in the day.
Some of us have aged, but some of us believe that we haven't. But let me say, the beauty of that is that they are feeling empowered to express themselves. And I know that when the Deputy Speaker was with the Thornley group, that what they liked was the fact that they had a part to play. And when we talked afterwards, they said that they had a better understanding of some of the interactions between the functions of the office. Most young people will see the Prime Minister or the Leader of the opposition because of the nature of the way cameras are. What they don't look at is the roles and functions of the clerks of the House and the staff who support us in the Parliament. And I think that developing that understanding will serve us well in the future. But let me say, the quality of those speeches that I heard yesterday were outstanding. We have 3 young people who, if they follow their destiny and their dream, I have no doubt will be standing in this chamber and in our main chamber, contributing to the debates on some of the legislation that they will have to deal with in the future. But what I think is absolutely critical is all of us play an absolute role in developing our understanding as a nation of the freedoms that we have, the democracy that we enjoy, but I think also of a parliamentary system at both the national and state and territory level that enables ordinary Australians to become members of those great houses. Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker.
Thank the honourable member for Hasluck.